What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we got an interesting video. I don't know if you guys have seen the new live stream, but we have the news of what is going to be the next updates. We are going to be getting the next episode of Jade and the Shadows storyline stuff. Just all that. I'm not... I can't speak today. But yeah, we're getting the whole next bizwax related to that stuff. But in the dev short is there is going to be new railjack missions. So I figured we'd do a video talking about what is railJacks and getting yourself ready for this new event. So during the main storyline with Lotus, because it is pretty, for a lot of the big parts of the story, the railjack is included in the storyline, so you do have to do it eventually. You will work on acquiring the railjack through missions and getting it built. So that's the base mission. So there's a bajillion other there's a couple other things you can do related to that. So this is a place called the Dry Dock. This is where you will do anything related to your railjack. So here is the research tab. So this is where you can research the basic part of my language, but basic bitch equipment for your railjack. If you haven't, because you gotta find, if you want the higher stuff, you gotta find in-game. But this is the basic bitch items. This is where you would research them and then be able to equip them on your ship. This is the configuration system for the railjack. These are your subsystems. There is different varieties of parts. They have, this is where a lot on your playstyle. Because you have entire different setups of ships parts. Can't really show you these, kind of have them unlocked, but there's Laver, Validar, Zekora. There's tons of different ship parts that have different benefits and debuffs. I'm using a loadout a friend of mine suggested me a long time ago. I can't say that, say my own ass. Lavender. But yeah, they all have different things that they boost, like the engines, max speed. This is your reactor. You can see they all have their different benefits to them. And another thing about it, like I said, if you want to find these other things, you gotta find them in battles. That's the only way you can really find them, is finding them in battles. So these are your weapons. So this is going to be your... I can't speak today. This is your main gun. This is what you're using when you are in the pilot seat of the railjack. So there's a lot. I would suggest I'm using again these guys again. They're a pretty good brand to use. I would be careful about what you choose, is because you can get extremely overwhelmed by fighter craft. So I highly suggest keeping at least one high fire rate gun, either on your secondary crew guns or your main guns. For your secondary guns, this is what either other players will be using, or your NPCs will be using. We'll get into that later. Same thing, same gist. This just gives pilot guns to the secondary crew members. This is the boy. This is the I cannot. Dear Lord, I can't say. Basically, this is what you use to kill. If you don't want to go onto a ship and kill it, this is what you would have in the beginning. This is what you're going to have. It is a single charge shot that will break through and absolutely just obliterate a cruise ship. So that, yeah, this is what you would use. It's a single shot. You have to recharge it, but this is what you would use to kill it. I always highly recommend keeping a ship killer on you at all times. Railjacks also work like Warframe in weapons. It has its own modification systems. For the aura mod, I went with hull and armor, max recharge, ordnance reload speed. I didn't really think of anything else. Turret damage for the shits and giggles because I like having increased damage. Railjack speed. Chance to critical hits to ignore enemy shields. This is nice in the later railjack missions because enemies can get pretty tough. Vertical critical damage. That's also just another nice one. That orbital munitions, that is your bottom. That's the bottom cannon that I was talking about. This allows you to just have more ammunition in there. Also, this is your forward artillery. Same thing. Forward guns, that what you control. And then, again, a more critical chance. We're not done yet, though, because there's more. So, RAILJACK has its own set of abilities. So, this is Battle. This is what I use. Blackout Pulse. Electromagnetic pulse that damages enemies and disables them temporarily. I just like it if I'm going to overwhelm my fighters. Delivers a barrage of explosions against an area. Another anti-fighter. And then another anti-fighter. And like, there's a ton of different ways you guys can do these. If you guys want to know where you guys get these modifications, like I said again, RAILJACK missions. You just got to play more RAILJACK missions just to get better. And then tactical. Breach quota. So you'll get these hull breaches, basically where you're venting air. So you got to seal them before you die. Say you cannot get back, you're currently in heavy fighting. This ability allows you to temporarily seal it until you can properly heal it yourself. Battle stations. Boost turret damage for 20 seconds by 20% for 16 seconds. Just to shit extra giggles, extra damage. Here's another one. This one is a more permanent solution. It will extinguish a single fire for you. I can upgrade it right now. Yeah, see. Can't upgrade how many fires it extinguish, but you can upgrade its cooldown. So this is another thing that's unique about the RAILJACKS. It has a skill system. Another thing. You get these points from just playing RAILJACK. That's all you do. Play RAILJACK, RAILJACK, RAILJACK. That's all you do. You get all types of cool little unique things. Energy consumables, tactical mod cooldowns, reduce cooldowns. More pilot skills. Every single one of these do something really neat for you, like piloting gives you more maneuvers you can do. You're faster. Gunnery gives you allows you to hit a hell of a lot harder. Like, look, increases your arch wing power. More damage, ability strength, ability range, efficiency. Engineering. This is what you're going to be doing if you are a crew member not working on shooting. You're going to be repairing the ship. Replenish ordnances when deployed. Forward cannons resupplied during battle. Increases forge yields. Also, it helps with your forge. We'll talk about the forge once we get onto the ship. And then the neat little one here is remotely repair hazards aboard. Repair hazards aboard. So this is the other neat part of this. Commander. So, most of the time you may not have a friend that you want to work with. You just want to be by yourself. Kind of sucks because it's a lot harder to do by yourself sometimes. But here is the commander tree. You can get 3 crew members that you can hire. We'll talk to later where you can get them. But this is where you would upgrade them. 2nd crew member, competent points, 3rd crew member, converted liches. That's another little unique thing. You could convert liches to become your RAILJACK crews. Sorry about that. Just taking a nice cold drink. So these are your crew members. You can get sisters and liches to join you, I believe. Those are 2 unique characters you can join us. This is spoilers for you guys. If you have not seen the dev chart, don't listen to this. Apparently, I don't know how they're exactly explaining this. It's kind of confusing. But we might be able to get proto frames that will defend our ships for us. the 2 new proto frames, there might be a possibility that they'll be able to join us on railjack missions and defend our ship. But, so you can go down here, you can change its appearance, change crew member, train. This is a big thing, depending on what you're doing this for. So, I have him as an engineer, so he's going to either be running around the ship, fighting, or he's repairing. So, I gave him max into repairing, and I gave him a little bit of endurance to fight. Gunner. Point and simple. If she needs the fighting, she is also my on-call crew, so I give her damage just for shits and giggles. But I also did full gunnery. And then, again, all gunnery. I like giving them all gunnery because it allows me to leave the ship, and these things will defend themselves against anything attacking them. Also, don't worry. You can swap off what you want them doing. Excuse me. Jesus. It is not permanent. Also, their weapons are what you have. So you go to here, equip weapon. They're only allowed to have a primary weapon from you. So my best just for you, just give them Jesus Lord, I can't speak today. Give him your main weapons. It doesn't take that a weapon away from you. It just gives them a copy. But yeah, that is basically just that. And then, of course, you can use your appearance here. Alright, let us go show you guys the interior of the ship. Are you guys excited? I'm excited for the new update. I'm very excited. Alright. Time to show you around the ship. So up here, as you can see, this is one of my ladies. They'll just sit on your ship when they're not doing anything. This is where you would pilot the ship in battles. Once you are done with the mission, this is your navigation. This is where you set off to do railjack missions.
Bless the day that's given.
So if you weren't talking about that railgun that would kill capital ships, this is where you would go. You jump down here and aim at a whatever gunship or whatever, and charge up, and you can kill through that gun. Here is the back part. So, when you're in space, there's times where you need to get out. Here is an exit railjack. This is where you would jump out if you need to get into space and go do something. This is where you would go. Also, another gun. Another gun. 2 gun ports right there. Ooh, dear Lord, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys.
Attempting to perceive. Cognition algorithms fail to prove a negative. Something touches me. Impossible.
Yeah, we just don't talk about this. We don't talk about that thingy. There's nothing really important on this main level. You will have to come back here because fires in boarding parties will attempt to... As another thing, along with hazards, there's boarding parties. They're called ram slams. Basically, the enemy will reach into your ship and deploy enemies, so you gotta defend yourself. They'll cause mayhem until you kill them. Down here is in the cargo hold. Another exit to railjack location here. I think there's another one right here. Yep, another exit railjack. Down here, is the boy. This is your lifeline. So I can't show you it right now, sadly. But you will run out of supplies in some of these missions, and you cannot get a chance to resupply. So you gotta run back here and use the materials you've been using to kill bad guys to replenish your supplies. I think that is the gist of the, you can come look up here if you want. Little neat, little cool location. There is another, I believe this is I think part of a quest right there. But yeah, that's plain and simple for the example. We are going to go showing you guys a mission. So this is the railjack navigation. This is different from the normal navigation. So you can also access this from your base point. You don't have to automatically go to dry dock just to do a mission. So currently, these are all that we have access to. The new release will unlock Uranus. Uranus? You're right. Uranus. You're right. We're not gonna talk about it. We'll unlock a new planet here. But how you unlock most of these is basically you just go forth, do these quest lines, keep going forward, and you unlock a lot of these. So there's two types of different normal missions. There is artifact missions here. These are actually how you get some unique warframes that are locked behind artifacts openings. They're a decent bit more difficult. Let's show you guys a void skirmish. Fuck it. Like it. Screw it. We'll I do want to show this solo so I can show you guys all the combat systems. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I messed up again, didn't I? Nope. I'm failing so badly. Oh my god. It still works like a normal save mission, just load in as normal. You don't have to go through this cutscene if you do it from your own base. This is just the cool little unique cutscene. So as you see on my mini map, the 1, 2, and 3, those are my crew members. Yeah, look at this. Teleport, observe. This is your tactical map. Alright. Is now a priority target. Let's get to work. Bogies on scope. Good hunting.
Be aware. This storm is tearing open void fissures at your destination.
So, here's an issue you gotta be careful.
Looks like we
void storms will start yanking your shield a new one. You cannot lollygag with these artifact ones, because that void storm will start to physically rip your ship apart.
Enemy squadrons halved. Maintain pressure.
So, if you're wondering right now, 2 of those crew members are currently on my side guns obliterating these people. You know what? Let's go show you guys how to hijack a ship real quick. So, this is where you would jump out. And we're just gonna speed it my ass over here. Be careful as well. The void storm will rip you a new one if you're outside your ship. So you come up here, enter ship. You can hijack enemy ships, but we're gonna show you how to detonate a ship if you don't have the arsenal supplies to do so.
The enemies are dropping reactant.
So you're gonna come over here.
Look for more reactant.
So there's
Crew ship on scope.
I'm just gonna, because I need to get artifact, and so I'm just going to clear out the enemies. There we go.
Enemy fighters on the run.
So once you blow up that reactor, you need to run because the ship will explode and it will kill you if you are inside that ship when it explodes. So another unique trick, if you have the Omni gear, just press your Omni gear and it will it will teleport you back to your railjack. I am also getting the ship beat at me by these railjack, the void storm. So you can see I just picked up a purple thing. Those are the resources I was telling you about that will allow you to get you more supplies, allow you to get more items, all that jazz. Another thing with these gunships, you cannot kill them with your base weaponry. See? Not killing it. You have to either board it or come over here.
Caution.
Forward artillery.
Sink detected aboard that vessel.
Come over here. And boom. Gunship dead.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
This is what I do say, like if you were by yourself, I do suggest having NPCs play as gunners, because sometimes you have to hop off and come do this. Do you see there, I am out of ammo?
You have one less crew ship to be
So what you're gonna do is go down here,
to remaining targets.
come over here to your forge. Forward artilleries, this is what you use to make it. There you go. It has a cooldown, so don't waste your ammo like crazy. So now if I go back to my forward artillery, see? I have another charge ready to rock. Like I always say, guys, you do not have to do this. You can have one of your crew members go aboard and do it yourself.
Has detonated.
I also give you guys another tip. Portea is a really good Warframe to use if you're a pilot, because it will dumpster out energy and health to protect you. Kind of a nice thing to have. So with this, there's a ton of different missions. So with this mission, all I had to do was just destroy the enemy ships, and then I have to go towards the the ship killer platform. This is gonna hurt for a little bit. Yeah, as you can see there, I don't really... Oh, here. This is another thing I was talking about. Ram sleds. That thing right there. They are not gunships. They are... Think about Space Marine. They're basically just... They'll impact into your ship and deploy a bunch of whatever faction you're fighting. They will deploy those units onto you. So, I'm gonna go back here. Jump out.
Has exited the railjack.
So I'm gonna head up here, go to this place. This one I have to exploit and get the radiators to be open so my ship can kill them. Oh, wow, okay. I think that was enough refinement parts, or artifact refinements, holy lord.
Your relic is open.
Just gonna... Really? Rude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna run over here. This is where it kind of make it easy if you have another player team.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
This is another thing, you could also just look at your crew. I can also do tactical things from over here. Back to what I was doing. Ow, ow, ow. Mother of God. Just gonna use my Omni gear to teleport me back. And then... There we go.
One down.
You can... I don't know if you guys saw from the sign, you can have a person, one of your NPCs, pilot the ship.
Wrecking time.
I don't. I just like doing it myself.
Components.
But you can have one of your NPCs do it yourself. And I believe you can pilot them to destroy the parts if you need them to. Those railJacks, it could be really fun. I'm very excited that we're getting new content for the railJacks.
Escalating. Stabilizing is proving difficult.
That is another true thing. Those little void spawn things you see around me, those are gonna get a hell of a lot worse if you don't hurry the hell up.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Don't worry, guys, if you get complicated with a lot of these. A lot of newer players do get a little freaked out and scared at how to play this. And so I say just play a little bit of the normal missions first. They get you quite introduction into this so you're not complete panicking as your shields are getting ripped apart. Just gonna run out here real quick. There we go.
Radiator Cores destroyed. OA crew, go for the core.
And back we go.
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Like I say, guys, with a lot of these,
Amplifying. Complete the mission ASAP.
play your way. Play your own way.
Ship killer platform.
You don't need me to tell you how to...
A grateful sector.
You don't need to listen to exactly what I say. Like I said, a lot of these, I just give you suggestions of what to do.
Should make things easier for civilian traffic. Closing out the mission.
So, once you're done with the mission, you can leave the ship here. The ship will end, the mission will end once you get back into your railjack. Hey! Mission complete. Yay, poggers. Oh, I actually ended up getting a... That is one of Sevagol's weapons. Cool. Yeah, you see you get a bunch of little random rewards for doing missions. And we are going to show you... Wow, I am getting all the unique little doodads. Dear Lord. I'm getting all the little unique doodads. So, when you are... Do not force leave the game. I've seen too many people do this. When you want to leave Railjack, do not force leave because you will lose all the loot you have acquired. Go to your navigation and go to dry dock. Do not force leave. I've seen 3 people before lose all their good loot because they force left it and lost all their loot. But as you can see here, I get all the loot. These are all the loots that usually you'll see with other stuff, but yeah. Doodads, and you can see this is another thing I was talking about. You get weapons from also doing rewards. So that's how you get better at your ship. There is one quick thing. I can rush to do it real quick. So we're gonna go to navigation. So I want to show you guys a real quick thing before I leave you guys. This is where you want to go to recruit your new crew. This guy will start giving them to you once you have the ability unlocked. So you're gonna head to Venus, to the civilian area. Right from here, you're gonna keep running this way. Did I run past him like an idiot? I think I may have, yeah. Sorry guys, I ran past him like an idiot. So as you can see, you spawn right there. You come over here. Hello.
No victims on these lists, Stardust.
Hijack. Hire hijack crew members. They have their own set of random skills. I don't have the elite variant set you can purchase, but they also cost different random crap as well. But yeah, you can see they all have different set of crap on them. But yeah,
so it goes.
That is going to be it for it, guys. I wish you guys luck in the new updates. I hope you guys are all getting ready for the new Railjack stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys later. If you guys want to see more of this content, there'll be a playlist in the end. Agent signing off.